this NBA presentation. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics as they play against the Utah Jazz. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, with David Aldridge joining us on the sideline. For the teams, Mike, at this portion of the season that are struggling, is this the point of the year where you start thinking about making some trades, or is that a constant thought on coaches' minds and on your general manager's mind?
That's mostly up to the front office to keep that line of communication open between staff and front office. But as a coach, you look inward, constantly thinking of ways to turn things around with the group you have.
A lot of things to consider, aren't there? I mean, from playing time to contracts coming up and just a myriad of issues.
You always wish you could have that MVP on your roster, but when you look and he's not there, you make do with what you have.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. And here's Bird from the arc. That one's in, his first shot this game.
It doesn't take long for Bird to get set for a shot. Catches the ball already knowing he's going to let it fly.
Pass to Gamble. 6 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I bet Coach loves to see this. Attacking the interior for a safer shot.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And taken away by Brown. Looks for Lewis, gets it to him. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Showing us his athleticism. Lewis works hard to get up there for the dunk.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. I talked to Coach about Karl Malone and how he wants his team to guard him. He said it's not going to be easy trying to slow him down. I told our guys to make sure to crowd his space, make him feel us. We can't let him get into a rhythm offensively. Let's see if they're able to at least make him a little uncomfortable. Kevin, back over to you.
Thanks so much, David. Here is Stockton following the bucket by the Celtics, and the shot goes down.
Courageous play by Stockton, going inside amongst the trees to find the high percentage look.
It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Stockton. A floater. Pass to Parrish. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And here's Brown outside. Utah's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. The kid and Utah another 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Brown feeling out a bit. Pass to Parrish. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Look, it's not easy to intimidate Parrish inside. I don't care how physical you get with him. He maintains his cool.
Stockton. Good. Stockton's got his second basket.
You know, they'll be looking for more of that. An easy layup right there.
Always nice to get a few easy ones early in the game to build a rhythm.
Lewis, left side. There's a screen by McHale. Lewis passes to Parrish. A rebound by the Jazz.
Seemed as if he had the angle to finish, but the defense did just enough to throw him off.
Drills it from outside.
And when Malone senses separation, he doesn't hesitate firing, even right off the dribble.
Now a timeout called by Boston. For the Celtics, they come into this one following a loss to the Milwaukee Bucks.
Well, they left a lot of cheese at the free throw line, not converting their opportunities at the stripe.
And you can't say their poor shooting at the line was the sole reason for the loss, but it certainly did not help their chances. There are very few players who can slow a scorer of his caliber down.
High post Bagley. Stockton's on him. Bagley kicks to Malone. Shot to stop the run, and he hits the jump shot.
So sweet a release on Malone's jumper there. A flick of the wrist is all it is.
Pass to Malone. Back to Stockton. Nice ball movement by Utah. Now Malone. And here's Bird for three. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist. Bird's got 11 points.
Adding width to this offense with the corner three, making the D cover the entire floor.
Bagley bounce pass. Here's Lewis. That's short off the rim.
I'm sure he's upset right now. He had a space, had it all lined up, but just couldn't convert on the mid-range jumper.
And the three ball is good. He's got 14.
They are really shooting the heck out of the ball. Fantastic start from three.
When you knock down threes early, it stretches the floor, opens everything up.
Now here's Malone. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. On the wing, Bird. Fires from deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Utah, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Utah.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponents in transition tonight. Right away, they're finding points off the fast break. I don't know what he was thinking, but he found a way to convert that.
Bagley against Stockton. Pass to Malone from 20 feet out. Malone with the rebound. Malone's got his fifth rebound right now in the game. And it's Bird missing.
Even for good shooters like him, that's still a bit deep.
Well, we've seen him make those before, but it's not an easy shot.
Utah leading by 14. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. The tray. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton.
3 points.
Stockton's got 3 assists in the game.
Larry attacks you in so many ways, showing his natural scoring ability here, filling up the scorecard.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Look who's coming up.
Boston making a switch here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Take a look at the Jazz. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. Celtics trail by 17. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hi, guys. Well, the head athletic trainer for Boston provided some information for us. Unfortunately, it seems he has a strained hip. You can imagine the kind of discomfort that causes. Given the circumstances, Coach wants to keep him in the game, and we'll just have to see how he does from here on out. Kevin?
Okay, Dave, thanks. It is so tough to hear that news. Wow.
Yeah, an absolute shame, Kevin, and looks to me like a very serious injury.
It does.
They say injuries are a part of the game. Really? the worst part of the game, if you're asking me.
Count it, good. Jazz leading by 18. Stockton looking around. The kid passes to Bird. Shoots from the elbow. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Bird's got 8 points in the quarter.
The bread and butter of Bird. Mid-range jumpers are layups for him.
Lewis down low. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down. The Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Bird's shot is good. Bird's got 24 points.
And you know, in the painted area, Bird has a variety of moves, can take you either direction and finish with either hand. He's a nightmare to defend, and believe me, I woke up in sweats many a times dealing with that guy.
Now here's Kukoc. He has yet to score. Shot clock at 3. Lewis goes back up. It's tipped.
Hey, if you lack rim protection, you will be taken advantage of. That's great defense.
Bird's shot is good. And the NBA rumored to be looking at adding teams again. Mike, expansion. Do you worry about the rapidity of expanding in this league?
The talent overall will take a hit, but the markets are there for future NBA franchises. You wonder if they'll even look outside the USA for expansion.
Someday, though, it probably is coming our way. We're going to see teams overseas. It would only make sense, wouldn't it?
It certainly would, and we see the leagues that are formed in other countries where players who don't make it in the NBA go there and make a pretty good living, and they feel that they would like to try and compete at the NBA level, so why not have a franchise?
Now a timeout called by Boston. Checked in for Boston. Mikhail comes in for Tony Kukoc. And Utah also making a switch. Brown's checked in. To the inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Three-pointer, Bird, and the Jazz. Another 3.
How do you expand the lead? Increase it. It takes good play on both ends.
Yeah, it's not just about buckets, not just about stops. You need both.
The story of their offense so far has been just that, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
2 physical points down low.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. Pass to Gamble. Outside for Lewis. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Jazz ball.
Utah has gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. 3-point and again for 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. tied for third now for most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Lewis misses. Shot and game clock separated by 5, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
A big man with impressive passing skills. Malone is all for what's doing best for the team.
Utah shooting their first free throw of the night here. 24 seconds left to play here in the half. Lewis outside, and the kid picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Utah foul call. Larry Bird. First personal foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for 2, Reggie Lewis.
That free throw, no good.
And Lewis is one of those special all-around talents. Does a little bit of everything. He scores it, passes, rebounds at a high level. Good all-around player.
Good on the second free throw. We've got 13 seconds left here in the second. Stockton dishes to Bird. Good! Another from 3.
He is unstoppable. Hits again from beyond the arc.
What a historic night for him. Shooting the ball, he now stands, GA, by himself for third place in most threes all time. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Jazz out in front, running away with this one. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Larry Bird.
Tell you what, he was knocking down some nice shots in that first half. Very productive.
And his team helped create those opportunities to score, setting him up to knock them down.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Brown, the pass to Parrish. Shoots over Brown, and it's Parrish missing. Parrish has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Bird. Second chance shot. The kid can't hit.
Solid defense down low, defending the rim.
Pass to Gamble. It's rebounded by Malone. Malone's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. For the 3, good on the triple. Malone's got the first basket of the third quarter for Utah.
It's very rare for Malone to shoot outside, only when he's really feeling it.
Brown outside. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots it. Busted. No good that time either.
Shots like that will drive his coach crazy. I'd be very surprised if he attempted that one again.
Here's Bird. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Bird's got 40 points. Stockton against Brown to the left wing. Here's Gamble. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 5 assists tonight.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens because right now...
Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. Lewis down low. Basket good. Lewis has got 9.
It's easy to jack up three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work.
Stockton kicks to Bird. 11 feet away. Again, the Jazz score.
When you attack, hold nothing back. There's no room for self-doubt or hesitation.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Pass to McHale. And it's Utah with the rebound. Lets it go with the three. And another three for Utah.
Ever since halftime, they have been parked out at the arc, dropping bomb after bomb.
And who can blame them? When you're hitting like this, you've got to just keep it going. And he's trying to carry this offense, but he can't do it alone. His guys need to help him.
A nice shot by Bird.
He's simply on a tear right now and showing no signs of slowing down.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Brown outside. Good, nice job down low.
I think the defense gave him a bit of a gift there. I mean, he got all the space he needed to go to work.
Three-pointer from Stockton. Krills the three-pointer. He's got 9.
Yeah, Stockton has this shot. You have to treat him as a threat from range.
Brown against Stockton. Fires from 18. And it's Brown missing. Utah's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. And there's Stockton. That's good on the assist by Malone. Malone's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Brown outside. It's blocked.
He did not hesitate to attack the shot, letting the offense know the rim is under his protection.
The shot. They get it back. A nice shot by Brown.
Effort is a skill, and one he possesses in abundance.
Boston shooting about 42% so far. Lewis, left side. Pass to Gamble. Clock at 6. McHale setting the pick for Brown. Boston again missing. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Brown finds Malone. Back to Brown. Malone, the pass to Bird. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Robert Parrish picks one up there.
Bird would not be denied there. Great intensity to play through the foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. Bird hits them both.
And looking at Bird, one of the most dangerous scorers in the league, capable of filling it up on all 3 levels.
They need this. And so it's Larry Bird making things happen for the Utah Jazz. With the points he racked up that quarter, he has broken his season-high scoring mark already. We come back right after this. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Stockton dishes to Malone. Pass to Bird. Shoots over Malone. Good. That's another bucket.
Boy, the jump shot of Bird is so pure. He's got his mechanics down, textbook style.
Stockton against Bagley. The 19-foot shot, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
He has been in some kind of groove here lately, really cooking on the offensive end.
Yep, this is exactly what we saw from him in their last game. Lots of confidence.
Stockton down low. Defended by Bagley. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. To the middle. And that one's good. Pinckney.
The basis of our game is the pass. Sharing. Being a great teammate.
Pass to Bird. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Bird's got 53.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the lead. And so far, this hasn't been the case.
Lewis misses. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. The 15-footer, and got it! Another basket.
I don't know what the heck the defense was thinking there. I mean, he's cast from this area of the floor, and they let him walk into it.
Yeah, you got to show more fight on defense. This isn't the guy you give room to shoot from the mid-range.
Kukoc can't get it to go. Jazz have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Bird, again the Jazz score.
Down the stretch, when you need buckets, go to the guy who's gotten you this far.
Yeah, he's been relentless.
Malone against Kukoc. They set the pick to the paint. Here's Pinckney. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Nice find by Kukoc. I think it's one of his best attributes. He loves to pass the ball and is really skilled at doing so. That pass leading to a bucket.
And that one drops for him.
How about the quarter from him? On a tear.
Here's Bagley. Pass to Malone. Shoots over Bird. That's good from Malone on the assist by Bagley.
This is who Malone is. A confident scorer who knows when to rise and fire.
Another bucket! Wow!
He's one of the most potent offensive players ever. It comes out on nights like this when he makes other guys look like they're in slow motion.
And with this vintage performance, he now stands at 4th place all time in scoring 60-point. He got it again! Sensational!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. At the top of the key, Lewis. Rebound by the Kid. The Kid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Bird with the bucket.
Bird able to power through that defense despite the contact. I thought his length helped him out there.
Outside, Bagley. Down low. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Coaches love to see guys going for these high percentage looks.
Here's the Kid. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. 14 points for the Kid.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for the Jazz.
A dominant performance, Clark. A huge win for this team.
Well, the coaching staff has to be pleased with how well the game plan was executed. It was a fun W as well. And I imagine the coaches are going to have a good night's sleep after this one.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year. And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Larry Bird.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Reggie Lewis flying high, hammering home that pass. Nice.
Stockton the pass to the Kid. Puts up a 3, and Utah another 3.
That should put a stamp on this one.
Great way to close out a victory.
Here's Malone. Over Bird. Malone misses. Pass to the Kid. Takes a 3. The rebound by Kukoc. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Lewis on the wing. Inside. Stolen by Bird. Brown with it. Pass to Stockton. Launches it. On the money. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And to seal a road win, Mike, with this kind of margin, tells you the confidence that right now this team is playing with.
A statement win. Took the home crowd completely out of it and won going away.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. and we'll see you next time. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz going up against the New York Knicks here in New York. Along with Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got David Aldridge reporting in from the sideline. Here we are, still in the young part of this season, Clark, but for teams that are hot, how do you keep that going?
Well, there are a lot of different approaches you can take. Teams that are on a roll, Kevin, they know that. They feel it, and they want to keep it going. You know, these guys are getting up and eating the same things for breakfast, doing the same workouts, going to bed at the same time, kind of establishing a routine. Well, maybe not all the guys, but that's what I'd be doing. I'd be trying to keep everything the same to stay on that roll.
The kid gets the bucket.
15 to 18 feet. Most guys in this league are comfortable shooting from there.
Starts outside. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Malone. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Took him no time at all on that one. The kid's got 5.
A big man with impressive passing skills. Malone is all for what's doing best for the team.
Here's Starks. Off target from outside.
Well, he wanted to get that made 3 right back, but no dice for him with the answer.
The kid gets the bucket.
A red-hot beginning to this game.
Well, he's a real good offensive player, so they want to get him going early.
John Starks on the wing. To halt the run. Ewing can't hit. Utah's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Bird with the bucket.
And Bird is so intelligent at reading shot trajectories, which is why he's able to grab offensive rebounds.
And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Jackson dishes to Ewing. Pass to McDaniel. Now Oakley starts outside. Offensive rebound. Shot's good by Oakley.
He is absolutely a wrecking ball on the offensive board. Charles Oakley crashing with a lot of force.
Pass to the kid. Basket is good. The assist from Stockton. 11 points for the kid.
Quality passing makes such a difference out there.
Jackson looking around. Ewing outside. Back to Jackson. 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Got a hand on it.
Meeting right at the rim. He timed that block perfectly.
Pass to Stockton. Here's the kid. Boy, he was something else against Boston.
Striping it from distance. No hesitation at all.
He's had it going. Been aggressive from outside.
They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed.
Yeah, he doesn't throw it down much, but I love seeing Oakley hammer it down like that. Good job, Oak.
Buries the long-range jumper. 17 points for the kid.
They are really shooting the heck out of the ball. Fantastic start from 3.
When you knock down threes early, it stretches the floor, opens everything up.
Now, here is Oakland. Here's Ewing. And it comes off the front of the rim. Jazz leading by 13. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
A bit ago, Brad Nelson and I were able to talk. I brought up John Stockton and how they plan to deal with him. He said Stockton's a player nobody wants to guard one-on-one. He uses screens as well as any player in the NBA, and he's always moving. Coach drove home to his players that they must limit the damage Stockton does at pick and roll. Back over to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now, here's Malone. Following the shot by Patrick Ewing. Bird's shot is good. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Utah.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. When they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So New York ends up going with the new group. .106 left in the first. Mason, the pass to Anthony. Here's Vandeweghe to end the run. And he jams it with authority.
Sending it right back with authority.
He is such an asset, Clark, to his team on the glass. Wow.
Yeah, keeping the ball out of enemy hands and making sure they finish the play strong.
And stolen by Malone. Here's the kid. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Right from the start, they set the tone and were the more dominant team.
I love how they've looked right from the tip, doing an amazing job building this lead.
Now here's Anthony. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. The shot by Wilkins, no good.
Defense practically daring them to take that shot in. It worked out for them.
The shot's good. 24 points for the kid.
From the tip, this team has flexed its muscles and shown its dominance.
What a start, particularly on the offensive end.
McCormick. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Utah, sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Jazz so far.
And, you know, this is a team that has always looked to push it on the break whenever they can.
A very opportunistic approach on offense. I like how aggressive they remain attacking in transition.
And Mike, with television more present than ever in day-to-day lives, the NBA continues to grow within that medium.
Networks have started vying for NBA rights. Even the NBA draft is televised for the last few years. The sport is definitely growing along with TV.
The Knicks making a switch here. Eddie's checked in. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Knicks. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
That last time out, they were superb executing the offense.
Well, they had lots of great looks, and it showed in the numbers. This is the creativity he brings to this offense. Fantastic at involving his teammates with his passing.
And the Jazz with possession here, following the score by New York.
And even though that one didn't go down, that's really good shot selection.
This is what the coaches are encouraging, even when these type of shots don't fall.
Mason kicks to Wilkins. New York moving it around. And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming out.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the. And the Knicks making a change here. Anthony's checked in. That one misses for Mason. Jazz leading by 19 points. Here's the kid. Good, and the assist goes to Malone. The Kid's got 5 points in the quarter.
I like that they're putting in the work, trying to build this lead out.
Because in the NBA, no lead is safe.
Jackson passes to Wilkins. And it's Anthony, top of the key. Hits the jumper in space. Anthony's got his first 2 points.
Nice delivery. The bounce pass usually tougher to disrupt.
Back to Stockton. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
Just not on the same page right there. Not sure what he was trying to do with that pass.
Patrick Ewing's checked in for New York. Knicks trail by 20. And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Here they are, fans. Put your hands together for your Knicks City Dancer.
It's Wilkins on the wing. On the wing, Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Vandeweghe. Offensive rebound. Shot's good from Mason. Mason's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, I think when you give up second chance points, a lot of it comes down to simply a lack of effort.
Yeah, it's simple. A key part of playing good defense is limiting the offense to one shot. And that starts with boxing out.
Here's Jackson following the three-pointer by Utah. And Wilkins slams it in.
The leaping ability of Wilkins. It's fun watching him get up to hammer it down.
Stockton dishes to Malone. Here's the kid. And again for 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've ever seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. It's Jackson with the drive, and he banks in the layup. Jackson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
A pass-first point. Jackson can take it himself and force the issue.
Stockton passes to the kid. Another shot. He lays it in.
You know, you can't afford to get beat up on the offensive glass like they are right now.
Not when you're behind like this. They got to get more physical on the boards if they want to cut back.
Now here's Jackson. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Jackson against Bird. Ewing comes to help. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
Here we go, one-on-one. Wilkins passes to Jackson. Back to Wilkins. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Mason. Tries again, and the layup is good.
Here comes Ewing to do what he does best, cleaning up the glass and making sure they convert.
Jazz leading by 20. Stockton outside. Pass to Bird. Here's the kid from the arc. Good! Another from three.
It has been raining threes for him. Alone at fourth in the all-time single-game triples list.
Guys, he cannot miss. They have to keep feeding him, right? How many more can he hit? Let's keep counting. And so now, a timeout called by Brad Nelson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And New York making a change here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at New York. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot. Knicks have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. 1:12 left in the second quarter. New York, no good that time either.
That was absolutely his shot to miss. Plenty of room at the arc, all set up, just couldn't get it to fall.
He gets it in there. Bird's got his third basket of the night right there.
Yeah, you know, when he's not beating you from the three or attacking the basket, Bird, very reliable from the mid-range.
Tell you what, you look at the rebounding discrepancy in this one, it's obvious they made a concerted effort to dominate the glass.
Yeah, they've been the more determined team, and it shows on the scoreboard.
You know, their offense has looked a little more tied together, more cohesive when compared to the opposition, which is why they're shooting a better percentage.
Yeah, and give the coaching staff credit for how they are guiding this team, getting their guys to run their plays.
McDaniel, no good.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. No good from Bird. Outside Wilkins. Here's Starks. Got it up. And so it's Utah in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. A fantastic game from the kid in this one.
They've leaned on him throughout the first half.
And he's rewarded that trust they have in him, putting up an impressive total.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's hauled in by Oakley. New York with the ball. Here's McDaniel. Still yet to score. To the paint. And there's Patrick Ewing on the assist by Oakley. Ewing's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for New York. Stockton looking around. Pass to the kid. It's rebounded by New York. Oakley's got his fourth rebound in this one. Takes it inside.
Lots of power behind Oakley's drive, and that makes it tough to want to stand in his way.
And so Stockton will bring it up for Utah. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them.
And there's another bucket. Whoa!
Here's New York. John Starks on the wing. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 6 assists now in the game.
Boy, I love the decisiveness of Starks, making things happen on offense.
The kid, and again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Back to Jackson. Starks the pass to Jackson. John Starks on the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Ewing. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, Ewing never goes easy on the defense. They try to contain his physicality and just wind up fouling him.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good.
Ewing is a dominant force. His combination of size and skill can literally carry a team.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's the kid. It's rebounded by New York. Oakley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Jackson passes to Oakley. That's tipped.
Could not sneak that one past the defender. That's excellent rim protection.
Pass to the kid. Connects again from distance.
There it is. A shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Here's McDaniel. No scoring in this one. And the basket by Starks.
The offense working as intended right there. Creating a great look at the basket.
Out to the right wing. Here's the kid. Plays it up and banks it in. The kid's got 48.
Hey, this is a rinse and repeat just like last game. He's had his fingerprints all over this one, looking totally dominant.
He realizes his strengths on offense and does a fantastic job playing to them and finding ways to stay hot.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Shoots. He goes up again. Yet another bucket.
Found the crease, took advantage, and got it in close.
And adds to this lead. They're having their way.
To the middle. Shot's good by Oakley. Oakley's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oakley doesn't typically take bad shots. He's selective when he shoots the ball, but he does look to convert whenever he can inside.
Here's the kid. And another one falls. Amazing.
Nice job taking what the defenders give him. Those guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little more fire from the defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Screen by Oakley. Starks. It's rebounded by Malone. Malone's got 7 rebounds in the game. And he gets it to go. 54 points for the kid.
Malone, an outstanding passer at the power forward position. He's got really good floor awareness and has a really good understanding of when to get the ball to the open man.
A shot by Starks, no good. Utah's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Fires for 3, and again for 3.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
Well, you said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the ball higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can. New York calls timeout. .52 seconds left to play in the third. Anthony taking his time here. Vandeweghe passes to Wilkins. Shot clock at 5. Out to the wing. Here's McCormick. It's deflected, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Utah has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. From past the arc, connects again.
And he's got 60. Most Hall of Famers never get there once. He's been in the 60s multiple times.
This 60-point masterpiece ties him for 5th on the all-time 60-point list. New York calls timeout. And New York making a change. Donaldson's checked in.
Number 40, James Donaldson.
Here's Anthony. Here's Vandeweghe. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Utah way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Welcome back, everyone, as we continue on a record-setting night. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Knicks. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Wilkins against Bird. Here's Mason. Lays it up off the glass. Mason's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Knicks. And it's Utah's ball. Here's the kid. To the wing right side. Again, what an avalanche!
Can you guys believe it? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Clark, that was special.
Not sure the next time we'll see one like that.
Outside Jackson. During last season, the NBA introducing the flagrant foul. How do you like the new rule?
I'm a huge fan of it. We need a cleaner game, and that rule has helped with it. Of course, it wasn't a popular change in Detroit.
No, it was not. It was not at all. But physical teams, physical players are going to have to play a little bit differently.
He is on one right now, carrying the offense. Just keep finding it.
Jackson against Stockton. Outside Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. The shot that time, not on target.
And the D daring him to prove he can make it from that spot. Unfortunately for him, not able there. He'd like that one back. That's normally a shot he makes.
In the corner, it's Stockton. Pass to the kid. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. New York calls timeout.
Time to get loud now, everyone, because it's time for a Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley, Xavier McDaniel, John Starks.
For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to McDaniel, shoots over Bird, and the shot no good, a bit short.
Not a bad look, just didn't fall.
fires away from way outside. Utah the rebound. On the wing, Bird. This one for three. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, they have been raining threes here in the second half.
And when a team is locked in like this from outside, they become hard to beat.
Left side, Wilkins. New York moving it around. And it's blocked.
That's how you stop the easy shot, by playing assertive but clean.
Good, he hits again.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Mason checked in for you.
Number 14, Anthony Mason.
The Knicks shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Starks against Stockton. Here's Wilkins, and Wilkins with the stuff.
Known mostly for his scoring and perimeter defense, but you can't overlook the playmaking capability of Starks.
Stockton passes to Bird. There's the three. And good! There's another.
Here in this fourth quarter, it has been all about the three-point shot for them.
Absolutely making it rain. And there's no better time to pick up points in a hurry.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
That's a 3-second violation. Jazz ball.
And it's Utah's ball. Outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run. And yep, another basket.
And that score moving him clear into third all-time for scoring.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either. Starks outside. Money from the wing.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
90-40.
Here's the kid, and another one falls.
It's obvious he's looking to continue to attack on offense so this lead can expand.
And if you were hitting like he is in this one, you would be too. His efficiency has done a lot for them.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense for the Jazz.
Mike, this was a confident win, wasn't it? The outcome not in question down the stretch.
It wasn't especially close.
Hits it again. Wow.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night. Wilkins gets to Oakland. Pass to McDaniel. The rebound by Malone. Utah has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Here's the kid. And again.
They have shown up at just the right time, putting the finishing touches on this game.
This run absolutely closes the door on any chance of a surprise ending. That'll do it.
It's Wilkins on the wing. Pass to McDaniel. Back to Wilkins. Takes the three. The three-pointer is right on target.
Good to see Wilkins stepping up and knocking down the three. That's real confidence coming from him.
The kid gets the bucket.
What a performance tonight. A comfortable road dub.
These don't come too often, so you have to savor them.
Pass to Starks. Shoots over Stockton. A shot by Starks, no good. Here's the kid. Another one goes. Incredible.
He's having a nice night tonight. The option for this team so far.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Well, Coach, this certainly was not the game that these fans or you and I came here to see.
No, sir. This was really a clinic put on at the fans' expense. Hard to have a good time when your team is just beaten out there.
But you and I had a good time nonetheless, didn't we?
We always do.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For our terrific reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thank you for tuning in tonight. So long, everyone.